There is a bat that is married to an armadillo. The bat is an artist that likes to make things out of food. He uses plums, popcorn, and even pork to make beautiful things. His wife, the armadillo, is a banker, and she is very serious and does not like that he is an artist. She prefers that he chooses a different job so he can make more money. She asks her husband, the bat, why he doesn't choose a different job. He can be a barber or a bartender. He tells his wife he likes being an artist because he thinks it's fun, and he thinks he would be unhappy if he was a barber or a bartender. The armadillo decides to ask her friends for help. She goes to her first friend, the anteater. She is cooking ants at her house in her skillet with a spatula in her kitchen. The armadillo questions her friend, the anteater, about how she can change her husband, the bat. The anteater says that if her friend, the armadillo, wants to change her husband, she can't be annoying, because her husband, the bat, wants to be an artist because he is very ambitious. And she says if she is being aggressive, her husband, the bat, won't change his job. Later, the armadillo leaves to visit her other friend, the antelope, who is at home cleaning her kitchen. The antelope is busy putting her spices on her shelves and using soap to clean them. The armadillo asks her friend, the antelope, the same question she asked her friend, the anteater. How can she change the mind of her husband, the bat? The antelope questions her friend, the armadillo, why she wants to do that. She says because she needs her husband to make more money because she is anxious. But the antelope suggests that instead of being annoying, she should support her husband, and maybe he will listen to her if she does that. After she spoke with her friend, the antelope, she went to her friend, the badger. She asks her the same question she asked her friend, the anteater and the antelope. She asks, how can she change the mind of her husband, the bat? The badger is also cleaning her kitchen when her friend, the armadillo, comes to visit her. She is cleaning her floor with a sponge and soap. The badger is a barber and thinks it's a good idea that her husband of her friend chooses a different job. She knows that the bat does not bring a lot of money home to his wife, and she feels anxious, and her job is very challenging. She suggests that the bat should become a businessman. He thinks that he would like to become a businessman because he will be able to be creative and he can make more money. He knows that the bat is very ambitious and he can be a good businessman. The armadillo questions her friend the badger, how can she do that? The badger says she shouldn't be aggressive when she asks her husband the bat to change his job, but suggests to him that he could be creative and become a businessman and be ambitious doing that. He can sell things that people need for the kitchen, like skillets, soap, spatulas, spices, and sponges. When he can still be an artist and make things using food with plums, popsicles, and pork. The armadillo decides to try to follow the advice of the badger and asks her husband if he wants to do that. He says yes, and now they are happy.